Hi, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I have another Illumination Minions Rise of Gru story pack. This one is called The Final Battle. It's made by Mattel, like all the other story packs are, and it's got several different action figures in it that make up a piece of the story. Unfortunately, we don't know the whole story because this movie has still yet to have been released, so fingers crossed that we will get it one day. Every year they say, this summer, so hopefully this summer, but we'll see. This is for ages 4 and up. It looks pretty fun. We've got a regular Minion in here, and then we've got a Minion that looks like he's been transformed into a bunny, and he's all fuzzy and has ears on him. And then we've also got a big tiger. So this is pretty cool. I haven't seen anything quite like this yet, and again, I don't know too much about it because the movie's not out, but it looks like the jaw will move on the tiger's mouth, so that's pretty cool. And, oh goodness, my box is a little bit dirty here. I don't know what I got on it, but, let's see. Oh, this is Svengeance, so I don't know, maybe that the other bad guy that I've opened in another pack turned into this tiger thing, and I guess Kevin became a bunny, and then Bob seems fine. I don't know where his teddy bear is. I'm kind of sad that we don't have that in this pack, but for whatever reason, maybe it wasn't part of the scene. I don't know, you guys. But here's what we're looking at on the back of the packaging. Nothing too much on the sides, just Minions Rise of Gru. And then this side, it says it real tiny at the top. Sorry, I don't have a great camera angle on that. And then Minions Rise of Gru on the top. All right, guys, who is ready to get it open? Oh, also, there is a little hanger hook, so they may have hung these at the store by you. Sorry, I'm not getting a good angle of that. There's a little hanger hook, but this is a pretty heavy box, so best guess is that this would probably break. I got mine at Walmart, and at the Walmart that I was at, they were all on a shelf instead of hanging, which is probably the better bet because this is pretty heavy for a hanging toy. I think that's kind of odd that they put that there. I don't know. Anyway, guys, probably not super important, but maybe it'll help someone. Okay. Let's get it open. So I'm going to turn it to the side and pull this apart. It looks like it's glued down, and it's like super severely glued down. So I might have to still cut it in here. I can't even get my hand around the edges of this. Okay, let me try the other side. Okay, I got at least an edge. Now, these are like super glued down, you guys. I don't know, but I am going to try hard to open this as best I can for you guys. Wow. I don't know what happened, but, I mean, I have, like, a paper edge of it. So, I'm gonna kind of rip my finger through here to get the rest of the edge. Goodness. Anyway, if you can get that apart, depending on how severely it's glued, then you can pull the tray out. We've got a cardboard and a plastic tray in here. The cardboard tray is actually the background, which I will show you guys. Pretty fun. We got this, like, New Year's Chinese type of, Chinese New Year's background. I don't know why I said that backwards, guys. Derp. And then we got our tray of all of our characters. Now, these are actually rubber banded in as well. They've got those eye tags that are shaped like the capital letter I. It looks like we have one around his belly, one around his back legs, one around his front legs. As for Kevin and Bob, it looks like maybe just one around each of their bellies. So I am going to cut all of those, and I say one, usually it's actually 2 rubber bands, which in this case it is, but you can cut them together, so I kind of still consider it one. But yeah, okay, so now they should be free. Oh, I forgot the middle one. Alright, hold on, I'm gonna get the middle one, and then they should come free, but I'm gonna try not to drop all the ends when I do this. Okay, guys, cut that last band, and I got everyone out of the package and cleaned up all those little ends of the eye tags, which have now become T tags. All right, so here is Bob up close. Bob is probably one of the shortest minions. He's supposed to be almost a baby-type minion, and he's got different colored eyes. You can see the green eye on his right and a brown eye on his left, so super cute on that. And I'll spin him around for you, and then of course I'll show you all of his articulation. He does have a lot of detail, including stitching all around the edging of the top of his outfit. He's got even embossed designs on the bottom of his shoes, so there's a lot that's going on here, and he's got even a little bit of texture on his outfit. I don't know exactly how to describe it, except just a slight bit of texture. It's a little bit bumpy, you know, so it feels different than his actual skin, which is really smooth. I know that wasn't a great description of it, but I'm sorry guys, I don't know how to describe what I want to say. Okay. He has a full ball joint in each shoulder, and I think that's it on his arm articulation, but he also has a spinning joint in each of the feet. I thought it might be a ball joint because of the shape of it, but it actually is just a spinning joint. However, with the weird shape of it, it does mean he'll put his feet at different positions as he spins. So that's pretty cute. He also has a hole in the back of him. Again, I'm not really sure what this is for. Maybe there are other accessories that plug into him, so I don't know. And he has holes on the bottom of each of his heels, so maybe he can attach into some sort of stand. This set did not come with any sort of stand, but maybe a generic action figure stand or something of the sort. All right, check out Kevin. He's got these great bunny ears, and they are textured, and he's got little extra fur details in here and everything. Trying to get my camera to focus. So super, super cute, you guys. Trying to show this up close enough. Even on his tail, he's got extra little cotton tufts and fur, and his eyelids actually have the texture as well. So, I mean, he has got fur all over his body. Super cool. And now it is plastic. It's not actual fur, but he's got the texture of it throughout this plastic, which is really nice because that means you can clean it a lot easier. So it's not actually fuzzy feeling per se, but you can feel the texture of the fuzzy design. Yeah, that is weird to say. So it's not fuzzy feeling because it's made of plastic, but you can feel the difference in texture where there's supposed to be fur, which is almost everywhere. And then I love how these ears are actually like, they go in and cup. I mean, I could scoop water with his ears. Not that I would, I'm just saying. It's weird and cool. They're kind of different for bunny ears as far as ears on some sort of bunny toy. So I think that's cool. All right, as far as articulation, he does have the full ball joint in each arm, just like Bob does. And then he has the spinning joint in his leg, but this one actually is a full ball joint. There's a little bit of forwards and backwards on this. So that's kind of interesting. That it's slightly different articulation, but I guess he's got bigger feet and he's got these big paws on it because he's now a bunny. So that's cool. He also has articulation in his ears. He's got a spinning joint. Well, I can't tell if it's just flexible or if it's actually moving. I think it's just a spinning joint in each of the ears, and then they're kind of flexible so you can move them, but I wouldn't bend it too much because you don't want to break that joint right there because then his whole ear will come off, and that will be unfortunate. This tuft of hair at the top of him is also kind of a silicone-y type thing, and it's the most flexible piece of him. So that's kind of cute. But I love that he's still a yellow bunny. Like, I mean, he looks like a fuzzy Twinkie with ears. It's ridiculous, and I love it. Okay, so then we've got the bad guy, Svengeance. And he is a tiger, and look at this. This is an epic tiger design. I love that they've got this whole beard mustache thing going in on the tiger design. I think that's cool. They've left his bandanas in here and his little weird electric roller skates or whatever this is. I'm not sure, but you can see it on the other figures of him, and I'm pretty sure I've done some unboxing videos of him too, so be sure to check those out in the Minions playlist. But it's pretty nice looking here. He's got a yellow mustache and a white beard, and then he's got white around his eyes. He's got a pink nose, a little spiky black hat or brown. I'm not sure on my colors there. And then he's got lace-up brown shoes on each of his feet that allow the claws to come out, which is pretty cool. It's interesting that the claws were orange. I mean, it looks nice against the brown and the red, I suppose, but it's weird because on a tiger, his claws probably should be black or brown or gray or something, I would assume. So I'm not really sure. I think that's a little bit odd. but probably just in with cheaper to make it kind of costs because they made the whole tiger orange and then painted stuff on top maybe. I'm not really sure. It does kind of look like that's how they did the stripes. The stripes are not at all textured in, they are just printed on, kind of like a sheet of sticker tattoos or something maybe. But I think we're going to get a lot of articulation in here, so I think that's cool. Alright, we've got a full ball joint in his head. So, wow, a lot of up and down here, and then to the side and around, which is a little bit creepy. Then he's got a pretty good range on this jaw, actually. Wow, look at this. I mean, almost completely flat on this jaw as it opens, so that's really, really cool, you guys. Wow, okay, that's going to be super fun for playtime. Do be careful, because these teeth are a little bit sharp. I don't remember what the ages were on this. I think 3 and up or 4 and up or something, but just be careful with the little ones that they're not pinching their fingers inside of here, because these teeth, and even this little point on his chin hair, beard, whatever you call it on a tiger, I don't know, is a little bit sharp, so. And then these points on his head and are sharp. It's not too bad on the ones on the side of his roller skates because they're more of a rubbery silicone, but just be careful, and warn your children to be careful if you're giving this to children. Okay, I want to know about this tail. Okay, there's a spinning joint in the tail. I kind of wish they had put a ball joint in this. I think that would have been cool so we could pull his tail up and down. I think that would have been neat. 1 or 2 joints in there would have been really cool, but oh well. All right, we've got a twisting joint in here, and this is kind of the whole range of it because his head gets in the way, and then he's got these big shoes on. The way his body is shaped makes it very difficult to move too much, but there are joints that allow each of these to spin. They're not full ball joints, the legs don't go out any, but they do spin. This one goes up ridiculously. Wow. Whoa! Okay, so that's probably like the one with the most articulation right there. Wow, this one is unfortunate. They really messed up on his front right leg. It barely moves. I don't even know if I can consider that a joint anymore because of they kind of cut out a hole for where this leg will sit, and that's it. That's the entire motion, this, you know, centimeter here or whatever. That's super disappointing. All right, so I guess 3 of the legs have joints, not really that one. I don't know if they purposely blocked that or what, but that's super disappointing, you guys. Oh, I got it to move a little bit more. There we go, there we go, okay. If you get his head out of the way, you can move it just a little bit more. But again, there's just really not a whole lot of motion on these joints, so that's interesting. Oh, maybe this leg went all the way back. There we go, and now you can get him to stand. It's very weird to get him to stand, and I think kids are going to struggle with how to get him to stand. You have to put his back legs both facing to the outer directions, and then his front legs normal. But if you think about how an animal normally stands, this is odd. Weird. A little bit weird, but it does also look really cool. I love this strange positioning of him. I'm not sure how much kids would get out of it, just because I think it would be a little bit difficult to play with, and then some of those sharp edges, so I don't know on some of the real young kids on that, but it's definitely a really cool collector thing, and would look awesome on a shelf, or is really great for any of the older kids who can figure out a little bit more with the play on that. And the bunny is super fun probably for any of the ages, and of course Bob, you know, Bob is always great. I do wish they'd put his teddy bear in here. I think that would have been cool. And then I don't know, I wish they'd done something a little bit better on the joints on the tiger. I love the head and face joints, those were great. I think we could have gotten a little more in the tail, and I feel like somehow we could have gotten more positioning, either had a joint somewhere in the body to make it move better and then have the legs nicer. I'm not sure, but it was very odd how those all moved and how they have to sit in order for the tiger to actually stand up. So that's how I feel about those. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think of these toys down in the comments below. Do you have any of them? Are you planning on getting them? Are you waiting until the film comes out? And do you think they'll actually release it this summer? I mean, I really hope so, but That's what I've been hoping for several summers now, so I'm not really sure. They stopped actually printing on the boxes when it's going to release. I do have some toys that say, you know, summer of 2019, and it's now 2022. So, I don't really know. I think they don't really know, and with the COVID spikes and drops, who knows? So, fingers crossed we'll get that at some point, but I do want to know what you guys think down in the comments and to start a conversation with you about these toys. So do that. Also, if you enjoyed the content that you saw today and you have not had a chance yet, please do click that red subscribe button down below. It's completely free for you guys to do, and it only takes a moment of your time. We really appreciate you doing that for us. It's a way to show that you guys are interested and would like us to keep posting videos. So thank you for taking a moment of your time to do that. You can also click the thumbs up to leave a like. You can go check out our channel. We've got plenty of other toy reviews and other fun things on there, and we're always adding new content weekdays at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time, except Toy Story Thursdays, which are 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to join us again soon, and until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.